So, this is one of those times where I just hope everything's working and I can't really check on everything. I'm gonna leave that part to you guys. My roommate's having fun. Okay. Today and tomorrow, I am pushing for affiliate on Twitch. I feel like I'll learn something very important the past 2 weeks or so from completely different scenarios. And that's just realizing that you shouldn't feel embarrassed about a couple of things. I thought that's something I've learned already, but not necessarily to this degree. At least try to. I made a list, I promise. Yeah, this little side project. Let me turn the music down just a little bit. So yeah, this little side project, Sarah's Joy, it was part of a Midwestern game jam. Primarily for people who lived in Indiana, but open to anyone who lived in the Midwest. And we finished it, what was it, like the 1st or the 28th? One of them days. But they're doing, or the organizer of the game jam is doing a showcase tomorrow. And I really just want to touch up some parts that I weren't able to. And the frantic final 7 hours of putting this whole thing together. Let's break. No, it does not. And it's just a simple puzzle game with no sound. Janky UI. Yeah, I'm just trying to fix this. But yeah. Tomorrow, as I continue this crusade of streaming more frequently, I'm going to be working on my indie game, or at least streaming that again, because that also needs to get done. But today, one thing at a time. So I guess what I could do first is just touch up the UI. Because if I can give you... Which one is this room one? Because if I can give you an explanation of how this all works, I will say first that this entire project is made up of hopes and dreams, duct tape, and ramen noodles. These over here, these are entire objects. They're not supposed to be entire objects. Oh my goodness. Babs McGill Cuddy, thank you for coming in with that walk. Appreciate you. I hope you are having a very good Saturday afternoon, or whatever time it is, whatever day it is, wherever you are. What was I saying? Right, so these are objects. They're not supposed to be objects. They're supposed to be part of the UI. The reason they're objects is because I completely forgot how to make objects when I was doing this sleep deprived. Is this? I'm on the side room. And that's also the reason that if you can see it, the code is a little janky because it's following, or the UI is a little janky because it's following the player instead of, well, instead of just being at a fixed position. And I am wondering if I'm missing any chats or whatnot. Probably not. I do appreciate you guys for stopping by. Side window. I think it's draw GUI that I need. Draw events. Let me see if I can figure this out. Clever naming scheme, Ryan. What controls them? Oh, card handler. Okay, so this is it. So is it draw GUI or just draw? Draw GUI is used as a consistent way of drawing things such as a HUD, unaffected by changes in views. Draw GUI will remain in scale relative to your screen. Okay. So it looks like I need draw GUI. Oh. Man, I really wish. Wait, no, I can't. What am I doing? What the? I mean, so there's none of it. Okay. I was gonna say I wish I could look at my other project and just copy and paste all the code. It's like I can't do that. Wait, no. Yes, I can. Okay. So I just need draw sprite. Sub image. Okay, I think I get it. Escape. I don't think I really need the color and stuff. It's weird. Okay, let's see how that looks. Okay, so it is right there. And it's in front of the courser. Where's Alpha? There isn't anything for the depth, which is interesting. Hmm. Guess I don't really need it to be behind the courser, but still. Hmm. 248. Still looks like that? No. Okay, so I think times 3 will be fine. Isn't there an alpha somewhere? Clubs, diamonds, hearts. So the theme of this game jam was a deal with the devil. And when my teammates got all the assets together, I was all like, darn, we didn't really plan for that particular theme. What do I do? And so I just added these cards together. Like, haha, you get it? It's a deal with the devil. Because you gotta find the cards in the haunted mansion. You see? I'm pretty cheeky like that, unfortunately. Ace diamonds, ace spades. I think this is the X and Y. Yeah. So these are darn math. 64? Yeah, 64 apart. I guess I'll just remember the coordinates. That doesn't work. No, think about it. Let me try this. Ace, yo, you are here. Appreciate you, appreciate you. I am going through it. How are you doing today? Seven. 97. 64 plus 32. 7. 32. 129. 60. 160. Guess they don't have to be that big. Now think about it. It's probably fine. Is there an alpha now I think about it? I'm trying to map out how I want to do this. Because there is no alpha, alpha or opacity, transparency basically, in this little code, so I can only like have it on and off. So I'm trying to figure out where do I want it to trigger when the cards will appear or not. I like how this says card handler, but this isn't where the player actually collects the cards. This project is so discombobulated. Usually I'd be really upset with myself about this, but I actually had to do this in like in 6 7 hours, so I'm not that upset. I'm a little upset though. Discombobulated is a great word, definitely. What I generally wonder if that's a real word. Like it is a real word just because people use it and that's how words work. But I wonder if like it actually does have any type of origin or etymology. Because there's only discombobulated but never combobulated. You ever wonder about that? Maybe it's the player that picks up the cards. Or maybe that's where the code is. Oh my goodness. Place right, place meeting. Travel cool. Travel cool. Cooldown? If what the heck? What is travel cool? I didn't even write any notes. That's crazy. Okay, so yeah, this is where. Okay, so the code is in the player object that decides if the cards show up on the menu. Um, might be faster if I just do it like this. Yeah, this one triggers once you go through the corridor 3 times. Discombobulate was one in a series of words invented in the early to mid 1800s as part of the fad. Oh, of a fad popular among educated high society types. He made up fox words. Is that fox or faux? Fox words. I think it's fox in English. Words by compelling or compiling Latin prefixes, suffixes, roots, and other non-Latin components to silly sounding combinations. Okay, so a little bit of both. It is a fake word, but it isn't a fake word. It's people making fake funny words on purpose. It's so funny. Nomo is streaming. Dredgen. That's the first time I ever said your name. Dredgen, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. So the player is the one that dictates all of the cards and when it shows up. Done, deal done. Those are the only two like statuses for I guess the game completion. Oh my goodness. What what is wrong with me? Every single time that every single time that alert comes on, I get scared. I'm like, what was that? And like, oh yeah, that's my alert. And every time I think about changing it, but I can't. Dredgen, thank you for coming in with that walk. Appreciate you, appreciate you. My cat's trying to take my attention away, but unfortunately, I'm gonna have to neglect them for about another 2 or 3 hours. Thank you. I think I spent like 2 hours on it. I wonder how well you guys can see the code and stuff. Get down, buddy. Oh, I think travel cool. I think that's part of a logic that didn't work, but I kept it in because I didn't really need to delete it. Okay, so the player is only handling this single card. That is so crazy. What's actually dealing with all the other cards? Corsair handler? Hey, buddy, come on, get out. Cross side. Assist Corsair. This is why organization is really, I wouldn't say important, it is important, but more so convenient that it is important to be able to organize code and stuff like that. Just because if you're gonna make it in a day, then like you don't really need to organize well. But whenever you come back to it, you're gonna wish that you did. Is it the camera? Nope. What is this? Oh, okay, makes sense. It's not card handler, which is surprising actually. Cats are such arrogant creatures. Like, it's really crazy. Come on, buddy. It's... Oh no, what did he do? I think my inspector just went away. Is that browser? Yeah, okay. Something down here too. Okay. I am discombobulated though. Okay, everything's fixed. He was only up here for like half a second and he did all that. That's so crazy. Oh, there's a second one. I hate when it does that. I close this as a nope. Identity. Oh, okay. Yeah, this makes sense too. But it's not what I'm looking for. Flower. Oh, if anyone wants to, they can try this game out on itch.io. And if you download it now before I touch it up, you can have like the pre-alpha version, so to speak. Am I tripping? Or is it just in all the cards individually? Because that would also make sense. Where is this thing? That would be any of these. Isn't this a room? That's an object? That's so crazy, Ryan. What the heck? Oh my goodness. It's actually embarrassing a little. Oh? What are we owing? Find it. We have the object menu. What's this? Oh, I think this is something one of my teammates did. Man. Yeah, and I wasn't able to implement it in time. Oh my gosh. I did not know that. Your name is so... Your name is so your name that it threw me off. But I'm so very happy that you're here. If only I can figure out where all this is. I'm just gonna have to do it. Or actually, hold on, let me see. Because if I just play it, it's actually to the left. This flower. Oh, was that tripping? Okay, it's just on this side. Is it the vase? Is it the individual objects? It is, okay. That makes sense, because it has to be the objects. Because they're the ones that's being interacted with. So... I think it's player ace spades, if I remember correctly. Ace of diamonds. Oh, downloading the game. I just saw that comment. Yes, you can brag to your friends about how you have the pre-alpha version before there's the touched up version. Oh my gosh, Babs, where'd you get that from? I have my resources, you say, with a sly smirk and wink. Flower. Which one has the Ace of Diamonds? No, that is the Ace of Diamonds. I'm tripping. Spades. Where do you get the spades? Is it the clock? I don't like how I'm retracing my steps like this is a mystery novel. Ryan Cooper, what did he do? Oh, this is Three of Diamonds. Evil anime laugh. Wouldn't you like to know? Yeah. I call that the clock or the hand. Doesn't matter. Right. There's the book, which I'm pretty sure is a 3. So it must be the 3 of Hearts. I'll double check. And the last puzzle. What was the last puzzle? It's actually over. I gotta fix that too. Oh, did that quest not finish for some reason? That's a 3 of Hearts. Huh? Okay, so I did have all cards. The last one just wasn't showing up for some reason. It's an answer. Oh, how did I get the Ace of Spades? Oh, I don't think there is an actual puzzle for this one. Now that I think about it. I think the idea was that the player is supposed to get 4 cards, and they get the 5th card by going to the boss room after getting the rest of them. So yeah, that's why it's Ace of Spades. Or at least that was my logic. Let's back to the flower. Why did I start doing this? This is why this is why 3 of Clubs wasn't showing. Because I took this code out. Instead, I can do. Every single. Oh wow, there is let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's actually the 5th sprite. This one's 4 though. That's gonna get confusing. So yeah, I can't change the alpha, but I can decide which what is this called? Sprite? Yeah, I think it is a sprite. Which image from the sprite is being shown. And because this one is blank, it's completely transparent. I feel like I've done this before. Flip flower clock. I'm copying this now, just so I can remember what I wrote. Like that hasn't bothered me in like 10 minutes, and that makes me worried, which is crazy because he's in the same room as I am. So where could he be? Loves. One, three. Seconds. For the second variable. Variable value. The way coding breaks your brain in terms of counting, it's actually crazy. It's because 0 is a real number. Whoa. And it's such a simple concept too. But I think, that just goes to show how used to people are in, what is it, using base 10 in literally everything we do. Parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's actually 4. I'm glad that heat wave is finally over. Where is it? Because it says it's 92 degrees. I guess I spoke too soon, huh? The dip. Had a lot of fun tuning into my stream. Aww. I had a lot of fun with you being here. Appreciate you, appreciate you. You stay safe and go get your things, my friend. Here we go. Might make this 5. I think for testing purposes it's fine for, or it's fine as 3. Okay, and so then what I could do, that's awkward. Which one is that? I'm thinking about making the player faster, but oh darn, I was going the right way. But I think I'm only wanting to have testing be done faster. I think this is actually an appropriate speed, because like it's fast enough to feel like the player isn't. Oh, so it was 3 of diamonds. It's fast enough to where it doesn't really feel like the player is dragging their feet. But it's not so fast that like once the code starts working, it feels it would still add tension to trying to get out of danger. This felt like a performance spike. It was my imagination. Speaking of performance spikes, I think it was 2 weeks ago at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 5 of them are showing that's not supposed to be the case. But yeah, it's been 2 weeks at this point where I did the Steam Next Fest or streamed it. Yeah, because after I finished streaming it, I continued recording it like in my free time because I do want to make a video about it. But like I remember, I remember I was recording the games. What the heck? Why is it still in my inventory? Why do I have another one? Anyway, I was recording this one game. I was playing it and then my computer just started like slowing down, just stuttering stuff. Like that's crazy. My computer, like it's not a war machine, but it's pretty decent. It shouldn't be it shouldn't be stuttering to this indie game. And I jokingly said to the camera, "Let me make sure this isn't a crypto mine game in disguise." I went to the task manager. The CPU was at 98%. I was like, darn, I was joking. I didn't want that to be real. Turns out, I don't think the game was a crypto mine, but I think it was trying to do something with the internet. Well, I guess that probably is like crypto mining. I don't know, but it had this application open that just forced your computer to use the internet for some reason. Maybe it was a scam. It's a good thing I closed it. But that is so crazy. Back to the player, I need to turn off that. Is the player? This always happens. Let's see. Probably the cursor. It is, okay. And because I think the last one is Ace of Spades, yeah. Because this card is special. Ribbon. I'll make it red. Let me try this one. A little too bright. Which one was that? This one. Try this one instead. Still a bit too much. I think that's fine. The only reason I'm doing it is because I want the player to know that it's a special card. So this one is 5, and then this one is 1. And because I can't like do transparency anymore, at least with the GUI. Could have gone the other way. I do like that. Genuinely, I do. But I can just touch it up a bit more. Ace of Spades. Grab this. It might be a little weird on the eyes. I gotta check it first. That's not so bad. But like I always make sure that no matter what I'm doing, I always look out for people with photosensitivity, because I'm a little photosensitive myself. Like I don't have epilepsy or anything, but my goodness, when I'm staring out a window and like the sun is behind a whole bunch of trees and it just keeps flashing black and bright orange, it definitely gets me. So I'm a little more what's the word? I don't know. I'm a little sensitive to that stuff myself. Maybe this one. Because it does have to stand out. It just can't be vibrant. I really love this color palette. It is a little tricky though. This is alright. I like this. Oh yeah, so now there's the map. I don't think I have to... No, no, it must be. I think 32 would be fine. So 33 actually. And is it positive or negative? Positive. This will push all of the cards down a bit, so it's not just touching the upper part of the screen. Let me finish this puzzle real quick. I'm wondering if I should push those a little bit more to the right, because I think it's fine enough that you can just see their symbols, but it might be helpful if, well, helpful, it might be nice if you can actually see the number. Yeah, because there's enough space to do that. No, this is the artist in me coming out, not just a programmer. So where is that? It's X. So instead of changing the numbers entirely, I think these are good base numbers, so to speak. So instead I'm just gonna do this. Whoops. Then know how that works? No? Image. Ooh, the stacks. Oh, okay, I think I get you. Okay. Hmm. Think about it. I should. This reminds me that I need to also. Oh my goodness. Starscream 3920. Thank you for coming in with that wall. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. It's the second time this stream. I hope you're having a good Saturday afternoon. And I hope I'm able to provide chill vibes for you. What was I just saying? That's right, buddy. That was my cat meowing. Oh yeah, this reminds me that I need to finish working on my web portfolio, and then also my company's website. Dang, that sounded so official. My studio's website. Yeah, I've definitely made it. I've definitely abandoned it. I need to get back to it. See, 32. Oh, it should be 33, not 32. Wait a second. Am I tripping? Just on that one. Doc Mitchell. I just wish I could speak cat. Just like, bro, give me 2 hours, I'll give you all the pets in the world, I promise. It's really, oh my gosh, what did I just do? It's really crazy that I haven't really taught Doc anything in particular, but like he understands certain things. It's like you can teach a dog tricks, like genuinely, just with like sheer effort and whatever. But like Doc knows that whenever I snap my fingers twice in a row, that either I have food for him or that I want to see him. And so he always or almost always comes to me because I always have food for him or I'm trying to pet him or whatever. And then other times when I say watch out, he knows to move out the way. It's really weird. Not weird in the sense that, you know, it shouldn't be like that. It's just weird. It's just weird. What? That shouldn't happen. Can I pick up others? I guess I need to like finish this puzzle again, huh? Yeah. Yeah, so like it's still, yeah, I definitely need to fix that. I did not notice that. Huh? One, two, three, four, five. Hmm. Sprite, sprite image. Hmm. So why? Oh, no, I was tripping. Okay, so this is useless. 17. No, 16. 16's fine. Keep these together. This one's 32. 50? 48. I'm tripping. 48. Yeah. This one's 64. Hmm. Don't think I need it to be 32, because 32, 32 is too much. I think 24 is fine. Even if it's not fine, I'm gonna stick to 24 because I shouldn't spend this much time on this. But again, this is the artist in me, and all artists are like this, as far as I know. Is that 72? Yeah. 96. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Just the map. The card handle. Cursor handle? Maybe it's the player. Okay, so it's this. I think I can actually just make a GUI here. Let's see. Blur. Two. I am pretty sure I have ADHD. Or some type of equivalent. Just because the amount of mental energy I need to stay focused on one thing is actually staggering. Why did I say that? Because I want to say something else. I want to say something I learned to deal with not having that much focus is quote unquote leaving things out in the sense of thinking, if that makes sense. There's a way I can explain that without over explaining it. Basically, because I know I'm going to think about 5 different things at a time, I guess there really isn't a way I can explain that. Okay. It's not that plain. Map mini small. It's not that. Yeah, it's this. I don't like how my thought just came full circle about thinking and stuff. It's an object? Shouldn't be. Oh, no, that's still a sprite. Okay. I want it to be 0. X. I don't know what the X is, but this should be 32. Let's just say 200 by 200. Let me write that down before I forget. Is that right? think it can do fine at times too, or double the size. Is that double or quadruple? Like if it's multiplying the width and the height, it doesn't matter. I'm curious. I guess it's just squared. Squared? Yeah, I guess it's just squared. I need to copy the code. I wonder if this is an efficient way of doing this. Probably not. Just increases by 1. This one's 7. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. We'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes, give or take. Okay. I think that was 10 minutes. I'm probably wrong though. Yeah, definitely appreciate everyone who's come to support because these are definitely trying times. When I say trying times, these times are trying me. What was I doing? Right, the X value. Let me think if the room is 360. Oh, 640. Would be a safe bet. This poor cat. Why is this cat so persistent? I kind of wish I had like a security camera, like just from the ceiling pointing downward at my desk, so you guys get to see all the shenanigans this cat tries to get to. Maybe I'm just a really good petter. Like maybe it's not my cat, maybe it's me. And I say that because my roommates have a cat also, and like at first she was very well. I guess she still is introverted and stuff like that. I think I petted her once. He's like, "Oh my god, wait, no, come back, come back." I think I said 500. Bro, I'm so sorry. The cat's just laying down to my chair, pouting, I think. Wow, I thought it would be much further than that. Maybe he just loves you and does. Starscream, you're someone I know. Welcome in. Appreciate you for stopping by. Oh, wow, that's actually perfect. Where is it? Let's say 950. There's definitely, oh my goodness, there's definitely a much more efficient way of doing this. We don't care. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, now what we do, I think this thing, we do the I think I can actually just copy and paste this. Oh wait, no I can't, because I think it actually is a little bit different. 6. Oh, this one also has a 6. The player skipped out on 6. It's just these that I change. I'm glad this this part of the code was analogous. Whoops. I don't know why, I really like that word, analogous. It's like a mix between the word parallel and similar. Or like something close enough to where you can transfer information between two things. Like, math and coding are very analogous. They're not the same, but they're pretty analogous. Oh, right, I'm tripping. It shouldn't be map player, it should be map entity. So if you were here, what the heck? Okay, so if you were here just a second ago, you probably noticed that. Let me just show it real quick. This little weird red bar right here, you know, sometimes it changes. So instead of figuring out an entire system, or like instead of figuring out an entire mini-map and how that's supposed to work, what I actually did is just created two sprites and just made them overlay each other. Like this is the player's map, and then this is the enemy's map, which is just the room itself. Stuff like that like really helps with doing quick and dirty development. I remember I saw someone on Blue Sky. They were commending their younger selves when they were making dialogue for a game. And I still don't even know how to do dialogue myself yet. What was I just at? Okay. No entity. But something that they did to get around actually making dialogue, whoops, is instead of actually making a system, they just took a picture of the dialogue box and used that instead. And that's so funny to me. Because it definitely works. It's really good if you're trying to make like a quick demo or something. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Oh wait, something didn't happen. When you get all the cards, the entity is supposed to be in the middle corridor. Yeah, let's... I must have used the wrong image. That's probably it. Because it still does work. 6. It's the object. No, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, yeah, I did duplicate this code. I think it's center RM. There we go. So that's the UI. Oh no, not to change screens for a second. Look at her. So yeah, I fixed the UI. I guess what I could do now is figure out how to do this one part of the code. I have to take it out because it wasn't working for some reason. But basically, instead of making an entire combat system, I just decided that the entity, the singular enemy of this game, will deal consistent damage to you if it's in the same room as you. And to indicate that, there's going to be like a little overlay. Let me see. Yeah, there's supposed to be an overlay when you and the enemy are in the same room together, but that just never happens. For some reason, this is the only room where that overlay occurs if the enemy's in the same room as you, and I don't know why. Oh, are you gonna do it? Oh, well, I don't feel like waiting. Which part of the code goes through that? It's not the code. No, I think I was just looking at the player. Is it entity? know I didn't delete the code, but where else would it be? Oh, it's this actually. Kinda? It's not supposed to be that. Hmm. Okay. Alrighty, so I will be cutting the stream here. My sincerest apologies. Mainly because this stream and tomorrow's stream is, specifically so I can reach affiliates because I've been 3 out of 4 of the achievements for the longest time, and I'm just trying to get the average view count so that could just happen. So I'll be cutting this here. I appreciate all you guys for coming in, stopping by from Facebook, Blue Sky, Discord, probably YouTube, etc. Um, Genuinely really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. But it's time for me to bid you adieu, farewell, sayonara, hasta la vista, hasta luego, arrivederci, all the goodbyes, and I can hope to see you guys in the next one. But until then, as usual, peace.